the whole round world to hear. Hey there. My name's Mark, and I just wanted to take a moment to let you know about and to invite you to the South City Folk Jam. Now, the South City Folk Jam is simply a gathering of musicians of all skill levels who meet once a month just to play a lot of fun songs together. So if you play a folk instrument, whether it's, the acoustic guitar or the banjo or the mandolin or the accordion or a fiddle or maybe some percussion, or maybe you just like to sing, I want to invite you out to come and join the band. Now, when you come, you will be handed a songbook, which is filled with all different styles of folk music. And it's all over the map, really. I mean, it's everything from really old-timey stuff, if you know, like "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" kind of music, as well as songs from the American folk revival of the 50s and 60s, like Peter, Paul, and Mary type stuff, as well as just hits, rock, folk, country hits, or even blues hits. I was just singing there a great song by Nina Simone, if you know her. And it's so, when we say folk music, it's a very generous term. We're kind of all over the map with styles of music. But for the most part, what I really want to emphasize is that all the songs that we have in our songbook are relatively easy to play. In fact, if you know your 10 basic chords, then you're going to do just fine. For example, if you know a G, a C, D, E, E minor, A minor, B7, and B minor, and F. I think that was all 10. Now, there are a few outlier chords that show up once in a while, but for the most part, seriously, like 90% of the songs that we play are some assimilation of those chords. And so as long as you know your 10 basic chords, you're going to do just fine. And the thing I really like about our folk jam is that it works for all skill levels of musicians. So if you're a relative beginner, maybe you've only been playing for a couple months, but you know your 10 basic chords, then you're going to do just fine. You'll make it through every song. Maybe your strumming is still going to be kind of simple, single strum or something, but you'll find by coming to the folk jam and playing with better musicians that your own skills, especially the strumming and the rhythm, will really improve rapidly. And so the folk jam works great for relative beginners, but it also works for really seasoned players. Maybe you've been playing for decades and you got some chops. Well, the nice thing about these folk songs, it's very easy just to kind of make space for solos. We just do another chorus or verse or something, and we can give people opportunity to showcase what they can do, which is always a lot of fun. And together, it's just got this great vibe to it. We're relative beginner players and experienced players can all play together, and it really builds community in a really sweet way. So our next folk jam is coming up on Saturday, August 10th from 3 to 5 p.m. And once again, we'll be meeting at the South San Francisco Parks and Rec building, which is that shiny new building right on El Camino and Chestnut. The official address is 901 Civic Campus Drive, and we'll be in room 236, which is on the second floor. Also, for all classes at the Parks and Rec, all drop-in classes have a $6 drop-in fee, which goes to pay kind of administrative and maintenance costs for us to use the room there at the Parks and Rec. So if you could bring $6 cash only, that would be appreciated. Lastly, if you're able to, I always appreciate it if people can RSVP through the Meetup app. Now, if you're watching this on meetup.com or the Meetup app, then you already know all about Meetup and you're fine. If you're watching this on southcityfolkjam.com, you can scroll to the bottom and there's a link there to our Meetup page. Now, to be clear, it's not required that you RSVP. It just helps give me a sense of how many people are coming and to plan. And I know there's some people who hear about the class through the Parks and Rec and don't know anything about Meetup. So I expect that too. So it's not required, but it is helpful if you could RSVP. Other than that, I hope to see you there. I really enjoy our times together, and I hope many of you have been coming, have told me the same. And I think there's just something really special, especially in a world where things can be really busy and really isolating. The Folk Jam is just one of these opportunities to get out of your home, turn off screens for a little bit, and come and play music with other people. And it's really sweet, really powerful too. So again, hope to see you on Saturday, August 10th. I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could break all the chains holding me. I wish I could say all the things that I should